going on here? You guys, do you see that? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beth. And for today's video, I am going to be doing my summer 2023 FabFitFun unboxing. So if this is your first time here and you haven't seen any of my previous FabFitFun content, I do every season upload a What Will I Choose video where I talk through all of the choices as well as kind of do some general FabFitFun background and tips and that kind of thing. So I will have those videos linked down below if you'd like to hear my thought process in terms of what I decided to choose for my box. But I probably won't be going through every single option that was available for the sake of time in this video. So again, if you would like to hear why I did or did not choose a specific item during customization, I will have those videos linked for you. And I will just say that I am an annual member, which means I am part of the initial wave of customization, and I did just kind of do the normal shipping. I didn't pay for expedited this round, which I explained in a previous video. We were traveling, I think, through the first week of May, and I just didn't want to risk it. But this box did arrive, I believe it was May 20th. The Saturday, it is the 26th as I'm filming this. So almost a full week after I received it, and this video will probably go up sometime on Sunday, I'm guessing. So I think that's all I kind of wanted to talk through. I have a very heavy box this season, but it was just this box, and as I talked about, I think in one of my videos, I even had it in the thumbnail, I'm not a big pool person, so this box I will probably recycle. Some of them I hang onto for storage or whatnot, but this one, you know, the design doesn't really spark joy or anything, so I'll probably recycle it. But they do have some options here. 3 ways to repurpose me. Use me as Kindle, make a cat box, plant a garden bed made from 100% recyclable materials. Honestly, if you do have a cat, I don't know, if you're gonna put a liner in and then the litter, maybe, but otherwise I probably wouldn't want a cardboard box as a litter box. That's just me. And this part, I don't know if this has any information that's going to disclose anything, but it says the shopping club curated in California. FabFitFun is a nice place where nice people get nice things at nice prices. All right. So I have already kind of rated this box a little bit, and then this is what it has on the inside. So I guess some of the brands that were in this month's box and different like coupons or whatever you can get. And then it says on here, come on in. So interesting design here. I guess I'll go ahead and check out what this QR code does. Not much. It just brings me to this page with 2 items that are out of stock. I guess I'm not logged into that website. But anyway, so on the inside again, we open it and it says, "Hello, beautiful." Unfortunately, it seems like they've done away with the polka dotted packing paper, so we just have the boring brown kind. First it was the stickers and then it was the polka dotted packing paper. Of course, we do have the HelloFresh advertising essentially. And I think I'll probably go in the same order I went through in my videos. We have another scratch card, and I'll go ahead and do this. This, from what I understand, you just have to scratch the bottom bit. Of course, we know that they got rid of the, sorry, not an instant winner. Wouldn't it be exciting if one day I scratched one of these and it was a winner on camera? Okay, so didn't get anything there. But I think I was saying that they did get rid of the magazine, so you just have to basically go online to refresh your memory as to what the choices were. Okay, so for customization 6, I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3 items, I believe, and each additional choice was $10. So I got the Studio O Edith notebook. This has a $22 value. It came in a plastic bag, but I have already started taking some notes in this, and it doesn't come with a pen. I just put that in there. But yeah, it's a nice hard cover. For some reason, I thought this was supposed to have like an elastic to put around it to keep it closed, but I guess not. Nice spiral notebook here, and I'll just show you. I started taking notes about some Moira Cosmetics items that I wanted to pick up. So sometimes I like to kind of work through my thoughts or brainstorm on paper, and sometimes I just use like my notes app. But yeah, we have some like grid paper, and then this one, some square, and then it repeats. So you have more lines, more dot grid, and more actual grid. And then we did actually get some stickers this time around through this notebook. So there we go, it's focusing. So yeah, just some kind of labels there, a little pocket, and yeah, I guess that's it. That's the end of the notebook. So it's pretty nice. I'm generally happy to have notebooks like this, just again, kind of brainstorm or whatever. And I think I saw this type of notebook on Amazon, maybe not this particular pattern, but I'll link whatever I can in the description box down below. So I did get that. And then I got the L Space, what is this? Vibrating massage ball. This has a $42 value. Haven't used this yet, just so I can show you the size. Looks like the batteries are separate. So, I'm not sure how you change the batteries. Get my handy little spatula again. All right, so hopefully I'm not about to break it on camera. I just kind of popped out that ring, and all right. So again, I feel like the potential for breaking this is high. So let's see if I can figure out how you're supposed to put the battery in here. Let's see. Not intended for medical use, it is intended only to provide a luxurious massage. Oh, okay. So you might be able to see it. I wasn't paying attention, but there is kind of a seam. All right, so I'll just, oh gosh. Oh, okay. All right, so that is what the battery compartment looks like. Okay, so I was able to tuck that back in case you were concerned. And then this looks like it's just a, should probably use a screwdriver for this. I'm just, okay. And then, okay. So that is what the battery compartment looks like. At least I'm not using my teeth to open anything, right? So it looks like it takes 2 AAAs, and it's very hard to have this box on my lap. It's a bit unwieldy. Oh! Okay. That works apparently. So I'd say it's kind of a medium vibration. I wouldn't say it's like super intense, but it's definitely, you can definitely feel it. Kind of, I guess, like an electric toothbrush almost. I think it's just the one mode. So yeah, so obviously haven't used this for its intended purpose yet, but I guess I'll let you guys know if it comes up again. Yeah, I was thinking specifically for like getting knots out of my back. That would be nice. So yeah, anyway, I just kind of decided it was the kind of thing that one day I might really wish I had. So yeah, I got that. I think I was kind of on the fence as to whether I was going to get that or not. And then the last item, this box suffered a bit. This is the Selfless by Hiram Centella and Green Tea Cleanser. And it doesn't really matter if the box was kind of destroyed, I guess. But yeah, so I mentioned in my What Will I Choose video that I have gone through a full one of these before, and I did enjoy it. I also filmed kind of a full Hiram skincare routine. I think that was when his line launched at Sephora and on his own website. Oh, the plastic leaves something to be desired. What's going on here? You guys, do you see that? Like the inside of the plastic just like broke off, so it's not twisting on. Do you see that? Like that is not supposed to, ow, do that. And even you see how this has kind of come up, so, now, gosh. I guess I'll have to kind of decant this into something else, because obviously I just can't have like a tube, but yeah, that's really disappointing. I don't know if he changed the material of the cap since I had it last, or if I just didn't have an issue with the first one, but yeah, that's kind of disappointing. So buyer beware with that one. I think that sold in store at Target. If not in store, it's online. So maybe you want to go to Target just to kind of double check the cap, or I think you can return things like that to Target or possibly the Hiram website. So yeah, just be aware of that issue. But otherwise, I mean, the cleanser itself is nice. So I'll just squeeze a little bit out. And it was sealed, so I didn't have any issue. So that's kind of the texture of it. And I happen to have this bottle of water here, so you can see it suds up a tiny bit on my hand there. That was maybe a little bit too much water. So yeah, some really light kind of sudsing and foaming, but it's definitely not like a stripping cleanser. So formula wise, it's good. It's just kind of disappointing that happened. All right. Okay, so let's move on to category 5. Okay, so I think I talked about the Lily Pulitzer ID case. That was another one that I was thinking of getting for a gift. But again, that is also on Amazon, so I kind of figured I could pick it up later if I so chose. I did get the Liquid IV in Passion Fruit. So I can go ahead and demo this product for you. I believe this is still on sale at Costco, so if you are a Costco member, I think I did the math during my What Will I Choose video, and I think this was cheaper than the normal Costco price, but I'm not sure about the Costco on sale price. So additional choices in this category were $8. They say this has a $24.99 value for 16. And they do come individually wrapped. I know we've tried the lemon lime and the strawberry. I think we've maybe tried the immune one as well, but I don't think we've tried passion fruit. Okay, so I got my water bottle here and I just filled it up to the top with 24 ounces of water, cold water. But yeah, I'll just fill it up. I like to put the water in first because I find that, I don't know, it just mixes better. And while I'm doing this, they also had, I think, lemon lime, which we have tried, like I mentioned, strawberry, which we have, and then the other one was acai berry. And they kind of just cycled through different ones. So you can see it is a powder. It does create a bit of a cloud there. So if you're doing this in public, you might want to kind of stand away from someone just so they don't get kind of the powder in their face. So it does sink down to the bottom, and make sure it's screwed on tight, close it up, and then I just kind of mix it a little bit like this. I think they recommend less water than I tend to use, but yeah, one stick has 45 calories, 12 grams of carbohydrates. So it says it's 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks. It also has 5 essential vitamins, B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C. And it's supposed to give you 2 to 2.5 times faster hydration than water alone. Yeah, they say 16 ounces, but I figure more water is a good thing, right? It's nice. It's pretty mild. Obviously with less water, the flavor would be more intense. I think of all of them, lemon lime is still my favorite. Yeah, but I think we can definitely go through this. So yeah, that was the liquid IV. And then let's see. The last item for this category was the, oh, there's another naked wine voucher or whatever. So I did end up getting the Serumkind Black Blossom Hand Serum, mostly because I was very curious about the smell that they said was so amazing. So this is a K-Beauty product, I believe. And I mentioned in the video I did recently about K-Beauty that a lot of K-Beauty products do tend to have expiration dates. Like this one is stamped with 2025-07-03. So good length of time there. So it's one of those that you have to kind of puncture. Okay, I think it's coming through. And it is a metal tube, so I think I could probably use like the metal key that I use for my L'Occitane hand creams to make sure it all comes out. I mean, it smells nice. It's kind of a thinner, like lotiony texture. It's not like a super rich cream. Yeah, it smells nice. Like I can definitely see myself using this up. It has glycerin, it has synthetic beeswax, cetearyl alcohol. It does have fragrance, which I'm not totally opposed to in hand cream products. Like if I just want like pure kind of healing skincare, I'll probably reach for like CeraVe or something, but it's nice. I don't think it's like the most amazing thing I've ever experienced, but yeah, I don't mind having it either. Especially at $8, that's fine. So the next category, number 4, the additional choices were $8. And this is where I can finally kind of fix my hair a bit. So I did get the visor, which is very small. So I just kind of figured, why not? Let's put this down. So obviously I'm wearing makeup. It's a little, what's the word? A little floppy, like it almost seems like it needs to be kind of starched or something just to give it a little bit more shape. But I guess that would take away some of the like packability. So I don't know. I'm not totally convinced by that. I'll probably just reach for the, was it Gigi Pip hat? I got one season if I just need kind of general head covering during the summer. Just saw hair kind of floating around. So now that I've kind of given myself hat head inadvertently, I'll go ahead and kind of brush my hair a bit. So the other 2 products in this category are hair care products, which works out. So I did get the Briogeo Superfoods Avocado and Kiwi Mega Moisture. I seem to recall someone saying this smelled weird. I mean, it smells fine to me, kind of fruity. I think the Whey leave-in is one of my favorites for smell, but yeah, so I did get this, and then I also did get the Banana and Coconut Soft Wave Texture Spray. And I will say, especially now that I've combed my hair again, I did wash my hair earlier today. I used the Whey Detox shampoo, whatever it is, clarifying shampoo, and then I seem to be having a lot of issues with my part today. Yeah, so I used that, and then I've used this a couple times now. So I've been still using my like Verb leave-in conditioner. So I'll spray that in on my uncombed hair, and then I've been combing it with my wet brush, which needs a clean. I'll comb through my hair with this, and then I think I might have seen Stephanie Marie or someone else mention this, but I can fortunately demo this product again for you on camera. I did use this earlier today, and I used it I think one other time, but then between washing my hair and putting this in, I did take a nap, so then I kind of had to brush my hair to get rid of the kind of bed head, if you will. And that is why I brought this out as well, because I just figured I think this is supposed to be applied to damp hair. Oh, it says damp or dry hair. All right. Well, I did it earlier on damp hair, I guess. Now I'll just do it on dry hair. But the thing about this is it's a spray, but I feel like it really is best if you spray it into your hands and then kind of scrunch it into your hair. And so let's kind of show you the best I can. Do you see how it just kind of comes out in a stream? And then it's going down my arms. That was probably more than I would usually go for. I'm not sure how well this is going to really scrunch. Like how well it's going to texturize my hair now that it's dry. This is just one of those like continuous mister bottles you can get on Amazon. Comes in handy for basically refreshing or restyling your hair. Especially if you have a Dyson Airwrap or like an Air Straight now, I guess, where you kind of do need some dampness in your hair. Yeah, so this works better, honestly, on basically just towel dried hair. So I don't think, unfortunately, you're going to get the full effect. I'll try to use it again. I don't think I've used it before filming a video up to this point. But yeah, I'll try to use it in an upcoming video so you can kind of get the best representation of it without me just looking kind of like a drowned rat. I will let you know that it did, I guess, work well enough that I decided to just kind of stick with this for a while instead of getting the Diva Super Cream, which has been my kind of go-to leave-in product for encouraging curl and wave and that kind of thing. So this was just recently 50% off at Ulta, and I think I still have a decent amount in here. And I also have a travel size, but that's more of a cream texture that you just kind of pump out, and then I'll rub my hands together. I don't know that this is, again, gonna do anything since my hair is pretty much dry. So yeah, if you just want to kind of, I guess, look over my thumbnails, you can kind of see the natural texture of my hair when it hasn't been kind of combed through once it's been dry. So yeah, unfortunately not the best representation tonight, but yeah, I have been enjoying this product. It did take just a little bit of a learning curve in how I use it, but I do feel like it just makes my hair feel a little bit more kind of hydrated and like silky compared to the Diva Curl, and I do like that it is kind of a texture spray that doesn't have any salts or anything like that. No salt, no alcohol, no harsh sulfates or silicones. So yeah, happy to have that. I believe Diva Curl, yeah, this is also without silicones, sulfates, parabens. So I don't know. I don't think you can go wrong either way, but I just figured I didn't need a backup of this since getting that. Okay, so that is it for category 4. For category 3, so I did get the Isle of Paradise Self Tanning Butter. Haven't used this yet. Haven't really been wearing shorts or anything yet. I think in my What Will I Choose video, I mentioned that I had a wedding Mother's Day weekend to go to, so if I'd paid for that expedited shipping, I could have gotten this in time for the wedding, but I ended up wearing tights to that wedding anyway because it was a little on the cool side, and I just figured it was easier anyway. So yeah, that is still a kind of unknown quantity, but I did fish out, like I said, the wine glass that I got. So additional choices in this category were $12. This has about a $25 value. This has about a $28 value. And this is the Swig Life Stemless Wine Cup. It's 12 ounces and the finish is Shimmer Rose Gold. It does have a bit of kind of a texture to it, which I wasn't expecting. And the kind of silicone base here comes up a tad bit more than I expected. That is what the lid looks like. Have a nice, was it Gruner Veltliner in there?
Gruner Veltliner. Gruner Veltliner.
It's an Austrian white wine. Is anyone else watching Drops of God on Apple? Because I'm honestly the type of person who, to make a quick side note, I tend to listen to more things than I actually watch them. So the fact that it's in English, Japanese, and French. So all 3 languages, and they do have subtitles for the non-English portions, and I'm guessing, you know, you can set the language settings depending on where you are, what your language preferences are. But yeah, the fact that it is in other languages and I have the patience to read the subtitles and not just listen to it says a lot. But yeah, really, really interesting series. I think it's based on like a Japanese manga. So anyway, yeah, let me know if anyone else is watching that. It's kind of, I don't know, made me want to drink wine while I'm watching it. So I thought I would just kind of quickly compare this to the 2 other kind of wine glasses like this that I have. So these are great for outside, or if you want to drink something in the bath, that kind of thing where you'd be worried about something breaking. One possible drawback, kind of depending on your preference, they say that this is dishwasher safe, but they recommend hand washing so that it preserves the finish. Haven't put this through the dishwasher yet, so we'll see kind of how that does. These, I don't know if they recommend, yeah, so this says hand wash only, but I know we put these through the dishwasher, and I'm not sure what Cork Skull says, but these go through the dishwasher as well. And I don't care too much about the paint chipping, but anyway. So this has a similar top. I think the Swig one, no, they're both kind of slanted on the top. But yeah, similar type opening. This one is a little bit kind of taller and narrower. I got this in a set of 4, I think, at Costco. And this has a silicone base, but it's not as substantial. And this one, it's kind of roughly the same size. The Cork Skull one has kind of flat sides to it. Just, you know, kind of gives you a grip, I guess. And same kind of bottom as the Rabbit, but this one also has a like sliding function like that. So if you are really concerned about like bugs or whatever getting into your drink if you're outside, this might be, you know, preferable to you. But yeah, I just thought I would quickly show you some alternatives, but yeah, so far, you know, I'm happy to have another one, try out a different brand. I think we probably need to get rid of some of our older ones that are looking a little bit old at this point. Okay, so for customization 2, I think this is where I did the most damage in terms of add-ons. So additional choices were 15. Oh, and I should quickly show you, this is the box that the Swig came in. It says cold for 9+ hours, hot for 3+ hours, stainless steel stemless cup. I don't know if I should show you that. It says you can register your Swig using that code. I don't know necessarily why someone would bother. Yeah, so it says dishwasher safe right there, triple insulated technology, non-slip silicone base, spill resistant lid. And they don't say hand wash recommended on the, oh, I didn't know they were based in Richmond. That's interesting. Richmond's about 2 hours south of me. Richmond, Virginia, not microwave safe. Yeah. Anyway, so that's interesting. I did get the Z Gallerie little storage containers. I know I said I kind of liked them, but I wasn't sure what I would do with them. But, you know, I decided to go for it. So I think these are both the same size, black and gold. Yeah, I think they're like a black ceramic with a metal lid. The metal does have kind of a film on it that you would peel off. So yeah, not sure what I will do with those. I'm not sure if these are food safe or not. I would probably use them to store some kind of beauty item, to be honest. Not microwave safe. Ceramic body and metal lid are dishwasher safe, wash thoroughly. Yeah, it doesn't specify, but I, again, can't see why they wouldn't be food safe. So anyway, so I'm not sure that I would use it for that purpose, but I just thought I would check. So next up, I do have the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Firming Collagen Cream. This has a $44 value. I'll just show you what it looks like. I did show you the texture of a sample that I had, but this is what the kind of full-size jar looks like. It's a nice weighted kind of glass jar. And yeah, that's kind of the texture and everything. So yeah, I will definitely kind of, I guess, put this in my backup to be used at a future date. I'm still working through, I have the Tarte moisturizer that State of Kate talked about, and I like it well enough, so I will definitely be using that up. And then the two other products, I did go ahead and get the Olaplex No. 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask. I think I showed you a sample of this in my What Will I Choose video. It comes out with a pump like so, which is kind of nice, especially if you don't like reaching into a pot if you have wet hands in the shower or whatever. So yeah, I will be well stocked on deep conditioner, especially with this Way Fine to Medium Hair Treatment Mask. This has a $38 value. This has a $30 value, and this has a $44 value. And again, additional choices were $15. So that is the mask. It has a very nice kind of modern aesthetic look to it. So that is what the pot looks like. Again, has that nice Melrose Place fragrance. I think the same as their detox shampoo. So yeah, so I will be well stocked on this. I showed you this in my What Will I Choose video in a sample. And the nice thing about the sample that I have is just like a little open pot. So sometimes what I like to do with samples like that is once I use up that product, I'll keep the container, clean it out or whatever, and then especially with pots like this, I can just kind of scoop out what I need and put it into that travel container. And so if you want to travel with this, or you don't have any other kind of, I guess, deep conditioner samples to take with you, it's a good way to keep track of what the product is, essentially. So that was it for customization 2. So for customization 1, I just got the one item. So this is the Olaplex No. 4P Blonde Enhancer Toning Shampoo. So I don't routinely use purple shampoos or anything like that. You know, you can mostly see kind of my natural hair color kind of coming through, and some of my gray hair as well, but yeah, I think the last time, end of March, April, May, so about 2 months, I think is when I last kind of highlighted my hair. And you can see as well, you know, I do have kind of a lot of red. This bit doesn't really get highlighted too much. So I do have a lot of kind of natural warmth in my hair, so I don't really go overboard with purple shampoo, but it was the only thing in this category I was kind of intrigued by. So I don't know, maybe next time I get my hair colored, or if I just want to try out sort of a blonder look, I might try it. But I know my hairstylist does use some kind of toner when he highlights my hair, but I'm not sure exactly what the kind of tone is. I think he kind of tweaks it depending on what we're going for. But yeah, I don't know, I'll play around with it. It's not kind of a must-have in my arsenal, but I thought it would be fun enough to try. So then moving on to refills. So I got another set of the air filters for the air filter that we got one season. And I did want to mention that FabFitFun is now moving to basically having refills available all the time. So you don't have to wait for customization. It's kind of more like, I guess, most retail sites where you can sign up for things on a recurring basis. And I don't know that they have everything, or I guess the availability might fluctuate, but I think when I did go in and just check to see what they had, they did have air filters. So if you have one of those but you haven't signed up for a kind of refill during customization, I think you can go in and just get them. I didn't see the cocoa floss though, which is one thing I do enjoy getting from FabFitFun. Sometimes they have this product in the add-on store. So this comes with like a full size with the spool of floss already in it, and then you do get one refill. So you just pop out that little plastic circle that's left after you use up all the floss and pop in this refill, and then you're good to go. So I guess you do save a little bit on plastic and that kind of thing. It says on here, though, that you can also save 20% when you subscribe on the Cocoa Floss website using the code COCO20. So if you did want to just purchase directly from them, you could do that. But yeah, I do enjoy having that floss from them. And then interestingly enough, so I talked about this as one of the options during Boost, but It just so happens that Sephora put this on sale for slightly cheaper than the boost price. I think it was like 60 versus 67 kind of thing. So I ended up purchasing this from Sephora, but I thought I would go ahead and show it to you because I talked about getting it. So this is the Double Agent 2-in-1 Blow Dryer and Straightening Brush. And I already have it out of the packaging here. I kind of used it, I don't know, a couple times just to kind of get a sense for it, but it is one of those that it has both a dryer and like a hot brush kind of function, so you can use it to dry your hair, and then once it's dry, use the kind of hot brush to really straighten it out. And I thought I would compare this to the kind of brush attachment of the Dyson Airwrap. So I still plan to do that. You know, I'll do the kind of thing where you divide your hair in half and see which one I guess does a better job. Of course, like a week later, Dyson announced its Air Straight, which is kind of an interesting development. So I'll let you know what I think of that Amika product and whether, if that's basically the kind of look you're going for and you don't want to spend, what, $500 on the Air Straight, then we'll see if that's a good alternative. So full price, I think that's $120. But like I said, I got it for half price, and it's probably going to be on sale more often and in more places than the Dyson, certainly the Dyson Air Straight will be for, I think, the foreseeable future. And I did also get from Sephora, I'll go ahead and mention it. This was also half off. I think they were doing like a kind of hair sale at some point. But yeah, this is the Amika Wizard, the silicone-free detangling primer. And this is new and improved. I know I used, I think, the original a while ago, but I haven't, I don't think, tried this one. I'm not sure if the original was silicone-free, but I'm definitely in favor of a silicone-free. Yeah, I love the way that Amika products smell. So, not sure if I love this style of nozzle or whatever, but anyway, I'll use that with both the Dyson and the Amika just for kind of, you know, control or whatever. And then the last thing I got, I only got one product in the add-on store. It just sounded like a nice kind of summery thing to pick up. This is the Skylar Capri Summer. Has notes of bergamot, neroli, and blood orange. And I think I've also seen this on sale, I think at like the Ipsy shop maybe. So if you didn't snag it during add-ons or you can't find it, it might be a good thing. I do love how they have an image on the reverse side of their label, but I don't love how they have roller balls as opposed to like sprays. So yeah, it's a nice juicy citrus. I think at one point I might want to do a kind of a Skylar dedicated video. It says it layers well with Pink Canyon. I do have a sample of Pink Canyon. Also layers well with Salt Air. I'm not sure if I have a sample of Salt Air, but yeah, bergamot, neroli, and blood orange. So yeah, love a nice citrus smell for summer, so happy to pick that up. I'm not sure exactly how much I spent. $12. So not too bad. Oh, and at the very bottom it says until next time. I have to say I do like those kind of cheeky little messages, even though in general I'm not the biggest fan of that box. So yeah, so that's going to do it for my summer FabFitFun box. Let me know what you guys picked out this season, if you picked out any of the same things or not, and if you are enjoying them. So of course I'll resume the FabFitFun content when the fall spoilers roll around, but until then, I do have lots of other exciting kind of beauty, fragrance, hair care type videos planned. So make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and give this video a like. And until next time, I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.